Hurries. Okay. Hey everyone, it's Kelso with Dork4. I have been running around getting my comic books and everything today. It has been super fun. And it's like 80 degrees here today. It's awful running around. It's actually like too hot. But they made up for last week, and I have a huge, gigantic stack of stuff. So to start off, I'm really excited to show you Strange Fruit number 2, because I have 1, 3, and 4, and I've had 1, 3, and 4 for quite a while. And so I actually get to read this series now, and it's been so long, I mean months. The second one came out in October 2015. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's 2016, so it's been over a year and a half-ish since I've been able to get this. And now I have it, and I'm really excited, and I don't know what it's about, but I do think it's about like race-type stuff, probably in the South. That's what it looks like, because I see some stuff, some bad words, but that's pretty awesome. So I definitely think it's about slavery, possibly, or at least like Reconstruction time, segregation. I think it's more segregation, but it looked really good a year and a half ago when I ordered it, and now I get to read it. So Strange Fruit, I'll tell y'all about that. I'll probably read that this week. Right, then I'm really excited. A new Cyberforce. This is one of my guilty pleasures. This is number 0, Cyberforce Artifacts. And Cyberforce has been around for a long time. I have a few different like arcs of it, and my collection's nowhere near complete with the Cyberforce, which is something I would like to finish. So it's just this chick, like the art's totally different in this one, but it's this badass chick, and it's like space people, and they have powers and different things. Like this chick, she has like big metal arms, and they'll have some sort of, not a superpower, but they're powered up by kind of machinery you can kind of see on the cover. So if you've never heard of Cyberforce, it's just a really fun read. I really enjoy it. It's kind of steampunky, I guess I could explain it that way. So Cyberforce, excited about that one. Those are all my new, those are my new ones. So these are the other phones. Oh, this is my new one too. I got a trade paper today, Rough Riders, because Aftershock has been making me very, very happy with their productions and what they're coming out with. So I missed the first Rough Riders, but I am getting the second arc of it. And so I went ahead and got the trade paper so I can catch up before the singles come out. And I'm a history, like I have a history degree, and so seeing like Thomas Edison and Annie Oakley and Teddy Roosevelt here with his Rough Riders, and them fighting stuff, and I don't even know what they're fighting. They're just, I'll find out, but it just looks amazing. Here's I saw this in the shop when I was in there. Here's Teddy Roosevelt looking awesome, and he's one of my faves. So here you go. That's Rough Riders. And I think it's going to be great, and I'm super excited to read it so I can catch up before the next arc comes out. So, yes, highly recommend pretty much anything from Aftershock at this point. Okay, then we have our Rick Remender staples. Okay, I'll pull out the art here. I've already talked about Seven to Eternity and Deadly Class 1,000 times, but I'll at least pull them out, show you the cover. So I have Deadly Class. This is the second story arc. Kids in assassin school. It's fun. Art's amazing. I think this one's gonna be start getting into her family, and she's kind of like, you know, Queen Bee, I guess. And then you have Seven to Eternity. This is number something. Number 4. There we go. Number 4. And I've already been suggesting this a bunch. Here's a cool shot. I don't know who that guy is, but he looks cool. Actually kind of scary. But that'll be fun. So that's Seven to Eternity. Those are my Rick Remender books for the week. I was actually watching, was it 88 Samurai, I think is his name. One of the other people in the community, and he suggested Tokyo Ghost as his favorite like small series arc for the year of 2016. So I really liked that. Alright, then we have Two of my absolute favorite books of all time that I suggest for anyone to read, and if you're not reading them, you should pick them up, at least in trade paper, because they're already way in. So this is Saga 41. Okay, I have Saga 41, got Staples, Brian Vaughn. Alright, see if I can get a cool picture without ruining the story for myself. Okay, I'll just go to the first page, because I don't want to ruin anything for myself. I haven't read it yet. So Saga, it's an epic. You can't even begin to explain it. Same thing with East to West. It's an epic. I feel like these are probably going to run for quite a bit longer. There's the awesome cover there. Alright, let's see some cool art. Oh, that's a dead guy. Okay, I won't show you that. I don't know if it'll ruin it for anyone. So East to West and Saga, if you're not reading them, you should be. I think they're for anyone. I mean, there's violence and stuff, but there's violence in like all comic books, and there's nothing super crazy, I don't think, in either of those. But if you're a comic book reader, you'll just appreciate those. Then we have a Romulus, which I am very, very much enjoying as well. I think they're doing a great job. Also, check out that cover, the bright colors and stuff. I love it. And this is about a secret organization that is now fighting the Illuminati, I believe. And the secret organization, she's kind of like the top chick. And so she's fighting the man, I guess you could put it. Pretty much. Government, secret agencies, that sort of thing. So I want to talk about ROM, because I finally read ROM, and I read 1 through 5. And ROM is awesome. And I know that ROM used to come out like a long time ago, but I had never read it. And so I finally picked these up and read them, and it is awesome. It's kind of like bad stuff happens, but for what I read, it's actually pretty lighthearted. And so I just really like it. It's just this big robot fighting in space. And he is fighting these bad guys, and he's been chasing them around the world, or all the world's universes, for like 200 years. And he was built to fight these creatures, and it's just really fun. And the art's great, and it's just fun. So if you like robots, pick up ROM. And got a few more. I just love this cover. This month I saw it at the end of last month, but Harrow County. This is a tried and true like horror story. This girl has power she doesn't quite understand, as you can see here with the dog. And she's kind of like one with nature. And I think that's the best I can explain it. I don't even know really how to explain it, but check that out. Is that not gorgeous? This is number 19. This has actually been going for quite a while. I didn't realize we were already so far up, but Harrow County, if you like horror stories and more like earthly type magic than like boom bam type magic, you'd like Harrow County. The next one, Frostbite, which I also got caught up on. I'd read the first one, and then I hadn't read the second and third, and this is number 4. The world has gone into a like freeze, okay, and this chick knows how to cure the disease is frostbite. That's the whole title, is you realize that people can get a disease called frostbite, and literally they freeze, and you can, like, you know, hit them with something and they'll shatter, and you freeze from the inside out. And so there's this doctor, of course, that can cure everybody, and everybody wants her, so you have to save her. And it's kind of a classic type story, but it's done really well, and the art is really cool, especially when they're out, like where it's frozen and stuff, and they're trying to learn how to survive in this new, you know, frozen world. So it's a fun story, pretty predictable, but I think it's well done. Last but not least, I have the second 80 After Death, which I think I was talking to somebody about this. Maybe Alex, I don't remember. He said he think he was gonna pick it up. So this is like a full book. It's really well done. It's really nice. And the art is crazy. Very psychedelic. Like that. That's a good image of what this comic book looks like. It's very deep. It's very dark. It is not humorous. So if you're just looking for, the type of comic book that makes you really think about life, I'd pick this up. But if you want to laugh and have a good time and enjoy it, I wouldn't, because this definitely is not, it's not happy at all, okay? It's very dark. So very well done though, and artwork's beautiful. I would suggest it for you if you kind of like those deeper reads. Other than that, I also got the previews, actually a little early, I feel like. So I will be going through the previews on my Twitch channel live Saturday, was it the second Saturday, December 14th. Okay, that's a Saturday, around 6 p.m. Central Time. I'm in Texas. So Central Time, December 14th, I'll talk about it again. I will be live and we can talk about the previews, upcoming comic books if you want to join me. If Saturday's not going to work out, I can try a different day, but Saturday's nice for me. So yeah, I will see you guys December 14th to talk about the previews if you'd like on my Twitch channel, which is Dork4 Kelso with Dork number 4 Kelso. And we can also link it. The other things I got today, some other things I got today from my amazing comic book store were a couple pop dolls. One is a chase, one was a specialty series one. So I got the Touche Turtle Chase doll, which I'm super excited about. If you watched these and the Snagglepuss and stuff, you'll know this, but he's great. Like, I don't know if you can see him pretty well in there because I have him in the collector's box. But yeah, really well done. Super glad I found this. This is one of the first chases we've actually found just in the wild. And granted, it's at our comic book shop and they know we want this stuff, but I'll still consider that finding it in the wild. And the second thing I got today was this awesome, a little bit late because it's more Halloween-y than Christmas, but a specialty series Pumpkin King. And he has like a fire thing in his hand, which is really cool. And he's a really adorable Dorbs. So those are my fun finds for today. Honestly, great time at the comic book store today. They had so much fun stuff. Super excited to get reading all of these today. And other than that, if you have questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, whatever it is for me, please let me know. And if you want me to review any of the books I talk about more in depth, please ask. I will either send you a message or just do a video over it. So thanks guys. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and I hope you have an even better New Year's. And yeah, peace out, dorks.